let's see. Batman the Killing Joke. Yes. A film. An animated film. That is rated R. I know, there's already a bunch of reviews for this film. A lot of people have already given their reactions. And yes, I have seen some reviews. I have seen reactions. But I want to give you my opinion. I want my opinion to be out there. Because why? Because I love Batman. I would be doing myself a disservice by not talking about this film. And I know that so many of you are losing sleep because you don't know how I feel about it. I'm touched. I really am. Now, anyway, let's try to get this done quickly because we don't need a very long review for a 76-minute film. The prologue, that's the key for this film. That is the main discussed issue with this film. The core story, the Killing Joke side, that's fine according to most people. But that prologue, that damn prologue, what did you do, Bruce Timm? What did you do? Yeah, I have to agree when I say that. I have to agree with others that really have a major issue with that prologue. Because I do too. When I was watching the prologue, I was somewhat entertained, but then it got me thinking, like, holy crap, how long is this prologue? 28 minutes. And when you boil it down, it is so incredibly flawed. It's true that in the Killing Joke, in the graphic novel, in the comic, whatever you want to call it, yes, Barbara Gordon is not much of a character. She's a plot device. She gives motivation to Batman for taking down the Joker, and she serves as an example of how vile the Joker is. This is a Joker story, and she is the main key to his story. What he does to her. By the way, yes, I will be giving spoilers. Again, so many people have already seen this movie, but if you haven't seen the wow! If you haven't seen the movie yet, come back once you seen the movie. When he shoots her, he paralyzes her, he wants to make a point. That's what she's there for. The prologue was meant to flesh out her character, to give you a sense of who Barbara Gordon really was and how badass Batgirl could be. Well, they messed up big time with this prologue because they really made her into a much weaker character than what they originally intended to do. The mistakes that she does in this film were justified by the producers and the writers of this film, saying that she makes human-like mistakes. Okay, thank you for that, but in turn, you made her into a very incompetent character, an incompetent crime fighter, an obsessive girlfriend-like type of character, and it's just diminished the reputation of Batgirl. Now, I'm not a Batgirl expert, but I know that she's not boy crazy. She doesn't obsess over a one-night stand. Yes, the infamous bat sex scene, I know, which isn't much of a sex scene. It's kissing, grabbing, that's it. They diminished her character, they brought it down. And in turn, they also made this film more about Barbara Gordon than they did the Joker. Again, this is supposed to be the Joker's story. But they put so much emphasis on Barbara Gordon, it's actually more about her in the film. The scenes with Barbara Gordon in the library are very annoying. She has a gay friend who they talk about her love life all day, every day. I feel like the gay friend is actually very horny and can't seem to find a lover because all he wants to do is talk about her sex life. And it's like, why are we listening to this? It's really annoying, and it actually it feels like a very cliche rom-com, and I don't like it. I do like the entertainment value in the prologue. I do like the villain, even though he's more of a common thug. He's, well, not a common thug. He's intelligent. He gets in Batgirl's head, but he's just not a big scale villain. Paris Franz. I do like her reaction though when she hears that name. She has a reaction. It's kind of like a spit take almost. She's drinking coffee. She chokes and she's like, "You're kidding." That's funny. Uh, I do like the crime element of the prologue, but again, it's just a really flawed. The storytelling is very flawed. They wanted you to feel for Barbara Gordon when she gets shot, and then the intention of making this into a romantic relationship between Batgirl and Batman didn't work either. It backfired. There is no weight to it. When Batgirl or when Barbara gets shot, which I felt less for her and felt more for Jim Gordon since he saw his daughter gunned down in front of him. There was enough motivation to upset. There was enough of a reason to upset Batman to go after Joker in the original graphic novel than to have to add this useless subplot to Barbara Gordon and to have to add this romantic relationship. They didn't need a relationship, and in fact it feels weird. Forget what any other comic has done, and most people will tell you that they do not like the idea of Batman and Batgirl hunking. They don't like bat sex. They didn't like it back then, they don't like it now. So, those who are defending it, you are in the minority. You are actually misguided. I'm sorry. Nobody likes it, nobody wants it, and it feels weird. It's more of a mentorship that should be going down. It's a partnership, a mutual goal to take down criminals. Not about having sex. And then when they have sex, after they have sex, she becomes obsessive. She wants Batman to call her. What's that about? That's a big mistake that they made in this prologue. And there's probably more I could say about the prologue. In fact, I will say that it feels completely separate from The Killing Joke. It feels like an entirely different project, a different production. In fact, it's kind of like, remember how on DVDs you have a function to play all, to skip to another chapter, to skip to a different, feature? That's what it feels like. It feels like a new episode when you get to The Killing Joke. It just doesn't feel connected. And it really brings down the entire film. So let's get to The Killing Joke while we're at it. The Killing Joke is fine. They're very faithful to the comic, but also not entirely. It could have been better. It could have been better. The animation, let's start with the animation. The animation is fine, but the problem is it's not good enough. The animation is on par with the past DC animated universe films, and that's not good. This should have been a bigger production. They should have put more money into the animation, realized that they were going to make that money back. This should have been they should have, it almost looks like this was done for TV. I know that originally this was intended straight for DVD until it got a theatrical release, but even with that, it should have looked better. It simply looks and reads better on page than it does in the film. I thought more of the emotion, more of the power, the grittiness I felt more while reading the graphic novel than I did watching the film. Watching the film, I felt a little indifferent. That's not to say I didn't like it. Yes, I did like the film overall, but it definitely let me down in terms of the emotional weight, the animation, and that damn prologue. But again, the actual core story is well made, it's well told, and give it up for Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill is the hero of this film. His voice work is the reason to watch this film. I think that he did the greatest job out of everybody. Even Kevin Conroy. I love Kevin Conroy. I love hearing him talk as Batman. But there are times when his performance was... It felt a little stiff. It felt like the dialogue didn't match his tone, you know? And I think that they should have altered the dialogue a little bit. They took the dialogue straight from the comic when they could have changed it a little bit. Give it an update. Because the original comic was made in the 80s, and it sounds like it was made in the 80s. In fact, when Batman talks sometimes, it's almost as if he's reading something or he's writing something. He's talking like a writer. This should have been a lot more natural, and I also think that they could have made this into a 75-minute film with its original story. They didn't need the prologue. They could have stretched out scenes, they could have added scenes, and what I would have liked was more dramatic pauses. That's the only thing I don't like about some of the dialogue that Mark Hamill gives, and especially Kevin Conroy, is that it's almost like you're on a timer, you gotta say these things faster, and there should be some dramatic pause. There isn't. It feels kind of rushed. Tara Strong, look, Bob Gordon may not be a very good character in this film, but I do give Tara Strong a lot of credit. The faults of this film should not fall on her. She did her job, she did it well, she did her thing, she was great. I love her voice work. The same with Ray Wise. He did what he had to do, and I think he, even though I would like a more gruffier voiced Commissioner Gordon, I still think he did right. He did right by the source material. I do like the extra action sequences. I do think that this is an entertaining film. I'm satisfied that they made it, but damn it, I wanted it to be better. I look at all the past Batman animated films that came out, even dating back to The Mask of the Phantasm, which was a PG-rated film, and it pushed the boundaries of a technically family film. But then when you get to the more mature films, like The Dark Knight Rises, The Dark Knight Returns, Under the Red Hood, even Son of Batman and Bad Blood, this just, it doesn't compare. This is the weakest out of all of those films, and I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm so disappointed that this could not be a better film. Do I want it? Yes, I will buy it. I love Batman. I love those animated films. I want every one of those films. But I just can't believe it's a disappointment. They fumbled. They fumbled the ball. They dropped the ball on this film, and I can't understand why. So I'm gonna give The Killing Joke a 3 out of 5. Damn it, I just, no, I can't believe it. I couldn't even get it to a 3.5. I saw it twice already, and the second time confirmed it. It's a 3 out of 5. I like it, but damn it, it was disappointing. And the R rating isn't even that strong. there are more graphic elements in most of the PG-13 animated films. So that's my opinion on this film, and I'm somewhat broken by it because I just wish it could have been better. But of course, I do want to know what you think. Even if you don't like the film, there's gotta be something positive out of it that you liked. There has to be something. So don't go give me that it's a 1-star movie, because it's not. It's not. Please tell me something positive that you liked. And if you like the film, let me know how much you love it, how much you liked it, whatever. So, I'm gonna go now. Let's hope that Warner Brothers in DC can get their shit together and make a better animated film than this one. I'm sure you can. It won't be that hard. So peace out, Batman fans. Peace out, comic book fans. Thank you for watching. Please give this a like. And I'll see you guys when I see ya. What's